Lovely greetings from KUDOS International Latte Show. I am your host, Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan, once again with my lovely, lively, very intelligent guest. And if I talk about my guest, let me give a great shout out to the great, gracious, splendid. And if you want to check it out, who is she? Then you have to check out this video. Here she is, Dr. Kimberley Linert from United States. Welcome to our show, Dr. Kimberley, and it's been a privilege, great honor to host you on the platform of KUDOS International. So a great welcome to you once again.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. So excited to share, and I hope inspire your listeners.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I will open my mobile or social media, I will find Dr. Kimberley networking, her work, her passion, and everything. And I used to think, how is she doing? A lot of and gracious and so many accolades. And I want to host her. I want to know about her life journey. And today, this evening, I'm so lucky to know about her life journey along with my global audience. So, why to waste a single moment and let's go with the flow? Dr. Kimberley, everybody is waiting to know who is actual Dr. Kimberley and what is her life journey. So I pass my dice in your court. Kindly enlighten our global audience.
All right. Well, whenever you're asked this question, you wonder, where should I start? Where should I start with my story? And I'll just start as a child. As a child, I was very shy and quiet. I was a good student. I had my mind and eyes in a book all the time. I loved to learn. And as I got older, I decided I wanted to do something where I could help people. And so I went into optometry, which is like an eye doctor. And then I found that I could help people even more by specializing in behavioral optometry, which is something where we look at the whole person. And so we have therapy centers, and we're training people's eyes and brains and bodies to integrate. And whether they want to get better at something, like students who want to get better in school, or athletes who want to get better at sports, or CEOs who want to be better at decision making, all of that happens when you work with their eyes, their mind, and their brain, because it opens up their visual field. They can see more possibilities, they have more abilities, and they're able to get their goals. And so I went into that because I wanted to be able to help people as much as possible. And then after many years of doing that, I decided I wanted to help even more people. And so I wrote a book, I started speaking and teaching, and I started my podcast and my YouTube channel, again, to help more people. And my podcast is called Incredible Life Creator, and I interview people from different walks of life just to find out what gives them happiness and fulfillment, how they're putting their gifts out into the world. And it's for people to find their passion and purpose and live it. And so when I'm working with people one-on-one or in groups, I like to help them, first of all, find out what really lights them up, but then go deep in it, because I have the skills to help people reach their goals through different high performance. I'm trained in lots of areas, so instead of trying to go into all that, but I have the ability to help people to get from where they are to where they want to go. And so we go really deep in that, because when I've done my training, I've always trained with masters. I won't train with just anyone. They have to be a master in their field. Then I will train with them, and I will watch everything they do and do everything they do, because I want to be the best at what I do.
Awesome. This is called crisp and short but lot of knowledge in your life journey. So thank you so much, Dr. Kimberley, for enlightening my global audience along with me, for knowing what's your life journey. And yes, I loved when you said transforming people, what they are and where they would be in their future. So I hats off to you, Dr. Kimberley, for your great passionate work which you're doing for the society and for the humanity too. So a great hats off to you. Well, I don't have any hat, but still I hats off to you. Well, this is the awesome journey of Dr. Kimberley, but I am sure, Dr. Kimberley, the height of success where you are today, if I am not wrong, lot of hurdles, lot of challenges. Some call challenges, and some people know call as problems. So, Dr. Kimberley, in your life, I would love to know, as a strong woman, what kind of challenges you had faced. You know, ups and downs, roller coaster rides, and sometimes we think, oh, let's give it up. It can't be done. So, in your life, what sort of challenges you faced, and the most important thing, how did you overcome those challenges? So it will add, a beauty to my question.
Well, thank you. So I bet there's a lot of people listening who have been through what I've been through, which is being a single parent. So I became a single parent when I had a 5-year old, 4-year old, and 1-year old. And also, I was a business person. I had a medical practice. And so just balancing those things can be so hard. And I remember when I opened my family medical practice, I said, I will do whatever it takes to be successful. I was so driven. And I would actually work, have the nanny bring my kids to the office. I would feed them at the office, and I would continue working until it was time for me to take them home and go to bed, because I was determined I was going to do well. Well, one night I got a call from home. My dad had been in a serious car accident. 2 cars had collided at the same time into him on an icy road. And we didn't think he was going to make it. We thought we were going to lose him because he was so crushed. He is doing fine today. But that was a wake up call for me. And I said, you know what? What am I doing? What's important here? Someone I love could be gone in an instant. And so I thought to myself, well, what am I giving my kids? Nothing. I'm working because I want to be successful, but what's happening here? And so I thought to myself, well, how do I change this? And so instead of working 6 days a week, I cut my schedule down to 4 days a week at the office. And believe it or not, I made more money. And then Friday was for me to take care of myself. The self-care had fallen out. Saturday for my kids, Sunday for God and my spirituality and my family. And you know what? That has made all the difference. And that's what my whole platform is about. Find your purpose, find out what's important and do it. And remember that relationships are the most important thing in life, the very most important thing.
Wow, Dr. Kimberly, you really, I reciprocate the same, because even I had a life experience. Like sometimes we are just running and running and running in the rat race, and we really forget our pure relationships. Sometimes we don't have time for our mother, for our father, and when we realize this, it would be very, very late. So yes, I loved it, and I will recommend everyone who all are watching this show and who would be watching this video later, always remember one thing: you can earn money, you can just look after your career, but the people, the relationships are very precious in your life. So do respect it before it goes off from your hand, or before it slips from your hand. So just love this. How did you handle this critical situation when your dad was not there? And that was a wake up call. Yes, sometimes in life, this is the wake up call for everyone, I would say, over here on this platform. Sometimes in life, we get some wake up call and we generally give it up. But always do remember the way Dr. Kimberley has narrated her life journey, her challenges, that this wake up call is going to teach you something in your life, and you are going to realize this later on. So, again, a round of applause for Dr. Kimberley for handling, tackling this situation in her life and turning, her weakness into strength and analyzing what is her priority in life, whom she wants to give not a priority, whom she wants to give second priority, and she moved on. So this
Mhm.
is just fabulous, fantabulous, and mind blowing thing. Thank you so much, Dr. Kimberley.
Yes.
Well, let's move this journey with my coffee. And I will say I don't require a sip of coffee today because my guest is so inspiring and enthusiastic that I am super awesome, super charged with her presence, with her ambience. And I just say only one thing: if a person gives you a lot of positive vibes, and if I am not wrong to talk about a profession which Dr. Kimberley isn't. She is a coach, she is a podcast host. And I would love to talk about this section from you, Dr. Kimberley. Kindly enlighten me and my global audience about your noble profession. What are you into and what exactly you do so that we all can leverage from your great work?
Well, thank you. Like I said, my background is in behavioral optometry, which means I'm working with the whole person and just uh, giving them the skills they need to get better at it. And when being a behavioral optometrist, I look at everything: nutrition, mental, emotional health. I look at the spiritual health, but in your basic medical practice, I'm usually not telling people that, but everything changes. Your spiritual also changes. And how are people walking around? How are they using their eyes? How are they using their brain? How are they functioning in life? And so I have, if I stacked it up, it'd go to the ceiling, all the certifications and trainings I have on learning all those things. And not only that, but I just finished my NLP train the trainer, so now I can train people in NLP. So I've got also that in my toolbox. um, and at this point, I don't have a therapy center. I'm mostly working with people either in groups or one on one, as far as helping them find their passion and purpose and live it, but then going deep. Like I said, I look at all the different areas because most of the people I work with, they're already successful, they're already doing well. But there are those people that there's this feeling inside like something's missing. So everyone's looking at them and going, well, you're doing well in your profession. You have a nice family. You're healthy. You're doing good. Why aren't you satisfied? I'm working with the people who still have that little bit dissatisfaction or something is missing. Those people that just want to go that extra mile. And I go deep with them in just figuring out what that is. And sometimes they already know what that is, but they need help exploring it, or they need, it's not like they need permission, but they need somebody to say, hey, it's okay. You don't have to keep doing what you're doing, or you can keep doing what you're doing and add this other thing. Like, I want to support these charities, or I have this thing that I think should be changed in the world. They have this thing in their heart. And so I just help them explore that and either expand on it or um, get rid of the limiting beliefs that are keeping them from jumping into it. A lot of times we say we want to do something, but want and commitment is two different things. If you think of a tennis court, wants on one side and commitments on the other, and they're not the same. A lot of people wish for things, want things, wish it would be better, have dreams, but it does nothing happens until you commit to something. So you have to define what is it. And once you define it, what does it look like? What is it? What do you exactly want? And then commit to it. And then that takes action. And so that's how I'm working with people now.
Oh, Dr. Kimberley, I don't have any words left. I'm getting short out of all the words because you are so versatile, a multi-talented coach, I must say. And here I would love to draw the attention of my global audience. Kindly connect with Dr. Kimberley because she's an NLP coach and she is doing the fabulous work in the field of behavioral training, as she said. She's there on social media. You can find her on LinkedIn, you can find her on Facebook, and I must recommend everyone to go through her coaching programs, which are really mind blowing. And this is a golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, because if you once lost it, it was never going to enter in your life. So take grab this golden opportunity, connect with her, make your life fabulous, and most important, make your life the best it won. Transform yourself, know your abilities to come out, to work it on your weak areas. And I'm sure this is just a golden chance in your life, and which is not going to knock once your only the golden opportunity knocks on your door, because it is
Mhm.
not going to knock you again and again. So do connect with her, just leverage the knowledge from
Mhm.
our coaching programs and make your life meaningful and successful with my coffee. So
Mhm.
hats off to you, Dr. Kimberley, for your great work, fabulous work which you're doing, and you have a great knowledge, in-depth knowledge, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, moving to this beautiful journey of KUDOS International Latte Show with Dr. Kimberley, now it's time to know about ourselves, because we love to give feedback to ourselves also. So, Dr. Kimberley, anything from your heart, anything about KUDOS Latte Show, what's your opinion, anything which you want to convey?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole mission of Kudos is just amazing. Um, it's how I just got done talking about commitment and basically taking responsibility. When I look at Kudos, when I look at the big picture, the big message, it's like, let's take responsibility for ourselves. Let's take responsibility for helping other people who are having, trouble taking responsibility for themselves or who need some help. Let's make the world a better place for everyone. But it starts with us. And there's so many different areas that Kudo serves in, and those are all needed. And so I encourage people, if you haven't gone to the website, to take a look and see what they have. And if you can help, be one of the members and help. If you need help, that's what it's there for.
Awesome. This is really, you have elated us, and even we are charged so much that yes, we want to work day and night, because Dr. Kimberley has really appreciated our qualities. And thank you so much for giving such beautiful words, Dr. Kimberley. Yes, within the 6 month, kiddos has, you can say this touched the sky and got a lot of appraisals, lot of accolades, lot of applauses inside and outside of this entire across the globe. So we are working day and night hard in our global conferences, in our shows, in our roundtable talk shows, and everybody is welcome in that. So thank you so much, Dr. Kimberley, for your beautiful, loveliest, motivated thoughts. Thank you so much.
Yes, well, thank you for being here and doing what you do. You're such a
Thank you so
blessing to the
much.
world, and your show is so inspiring.
Well, if we are moving to this path with success and with lot of, we came to know about Dr. Kimberley life journey, her motivation, her challenges, her achievements, and her work. But now, this is the time to know what she has kept as a powerful message for us, for the entire world. So, Dr. Kimberley, entire world is waiting for your message. Kindly enlighten once again what do you want to convey to our global audience, any powerful message which they want to listen.
Mhm. So this might seem simple, but I think it's the most important thing. Love yourself. You want to love yourself and be kind to yourself. When sometimes people do self-talk, nah, 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 nah. No. Would you say that? Would you talk like that to a child? No. So first of all, love yourself. Second of all, take that love that you have for yourself, the love you get from God, and share it with other people and take care of other people, because every person is so unique and so special, and they have special gifts. And it's your job to find out what those are and then share them with people. And the thing is, when you're working in your gifts, in your natural gifting and talents, you're going to feel happy. You're going to feel satisfied. You're going to feel fulfilled. And because you're happy and you're coming from this happy place, when you share with other people what you have, you're going to spread that happiness. You're going to spread that joy. And if you help others to do the same, everyone's working in a space where they're supposed to be, where they're feeling good, and then just encouraging and inspiring each other. I think that's so important.
Yes, and that says Dr. Kimberley. Yes, besides being a very versatile personality, you're also a very inspiring personality who inspired, who enlightened the show with her inspiring journey. And I'm sure people would love to connect with you. People would love to go through your coaching programs. And even she's a great author. So you can just connect with her, go through her book which she has written, and can do anything with your determination, hard work, passion, and knowledge. So, once again, Dr. Kimberley, thank you so much for coming to our show.
Thank you.
Enlighten the show with your life journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Well, global audience, and thank you so much for always loving us, cheering us, motivating us. Keep doing that. Till then, stay happy. Hail and hearty. Bye bye for now.